Good morning, students. So now let us continue with our exercise 3.17th question. Evaluate the following using suitable identities. The first subdivision is 51 whole square. So how can we convert 51 into the nearest tens? It is 50 plus 1. There only you can convert 51 into 50. That is the nearest tens to 51. 50 plus 1 whole square. This is also equal to 51 square only. Okay. Now we'll take a as 50 and b as 1. Then we get a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Substitute all the values in the formula. We get 50 plus 1 whole square equal to 50 whole square plus 2 into 50 into 1 plus 1 square, which is 2500 plus 100 plus 1. So 51 whole square is nothing but 2601. Okay. Again the same question, but only the number is slightly changed. 103 whole square. So the nearest tens to 103 is 100. Okay, so 100 plus 3 whole square. So these two are equal. Then now we'll take a as 100 and b as 3. Then we'll get a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. And when you substitute the values of a and b, you get 100 plus 3 whole square equal to 100 square plus 2 into 100 into 3 plus 3 square. It is 10,000 plus 600 plus 9. So 103 whole square is nothing but 10,609. Okay. Now the third subdivision is nothing but 998 whole square. Now you should think here. 998 is nearest to 1000 or 900. When you go 2 steps forward, you will get 1000. When you go 8 steps backward, you will get 900. So now you should think which is smaller distance. Obviously your answer will be 1000. So now then how can we convert this into 1000? It is 1000 minus 2. Okay, 998 is nothing but 1000 minus 2. Now we'll put whole square because here square is there, and also we'll take a equal to 1000 and b equal to 2. Then we'll get a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. The formula, when you substitute the values in that formula, you will get 1000 minus 2 whole square equal to 1000 square minus 2 into 1000 into 2 plus 2 square. It is a big number. 10 lakh minus 4000 plus 4. So your answer will be 998 whole square equal to 10 lakh 4004. Okay. And next subdivision is 47 square. So 47. Okay, now again you have a check. That is the nearest you have two tens values. So it is 50 and 40. When you go 3 steps forward, you will get 50, and when you go 7 steps backward, you will get 40. So which is nearer distance? It is 50, right? So we'll convert 47 whole square into 50 minus 3 whole square. We will take a as 50 and b as 3. Now when you substitute in a minus b whole square formula, you will get 50 minus 3 whole square minus 50 equal to 50 square minus 2 into 50 into 3 plus 3 square. So it is, when you expand all these, you will get 2500 minus 300 plus 9. So the answer will be 47 whole square equal to 2209. Next subdivision is 297 into 303. Now you have two numbers out here. In the previous questions you had only one number and we solved it very easily. This is also very easy, but when you understand this, it will be easy. So 297, you should think the common thing between these two numbers, 297 and 303. It is 300. One is 300 minus 3 and one is 300 plus 3. So when you multiply these two, you get a plus b into a minus b. When you substitute it in the formula, a equal to 300 and b equal to 3, when you substitute, you get 300 plus 3 into 300 minus 3 equal to a square minus b square, means 300 whole square minus 3 square. It is 90,000 minus 9, which is 89,991. Okay, and the next two subdivision will be your homework. Complete it and send it in the group. Then the eighth question is simplify a plus b whole square minus 4ab. This is very easy when you think it in logical way. If a plus b whole square, when you expand, you will get 2ab, right? So 2ab and minus 4ab will get subtracted and you will get one answer at final. Okay, so let us see what we get. A plus b whole square minus 4ab means a square plus 2ab plus b square minus 4ab, which is in the question itself. Now a square, then when you subtract these two, minus 4 plus 2, it is minus 2, right? So it is minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now you should think this abbreviation is of the formula a minus b whole square, right? So we should just substitute a minus b whole square. Okay, so this will be your simplified answer. Ninth one, show that m minus n whole square plus m plus 1 whole square equal to 2 into m square plus n square. This is n. Okay. First take the LHS and expand. Okay. When you substitute a minus b whole square formula and a plus b whole square formula, just expand this equation and write. So now taking the LHS, m minus n whole square plus m plus n whole square. Now when you substitute it in a minus b whole square formula, you get m square plus 2mn plus n square. I have just changed this m plus n I bought in the front and m minus n I bought to the back. So I have expanded the formulas, which is m square plus 2mn plus n square plus m square minus 2mn plus n square. Now you 2mn and minus 2mn gets cancelled. You will get m square plus n square plus m square plus n square, which is 2m square. You will just keep it aside and 2n square will keep it aside. Now 2 is common in this, take it out. 2 into m square plus n square. So therefore m minus n whole square plus m plus n whole square will become 2 into m square plus n square. The question is, if a plus b equal to 10 and ab equal to 18, find the value of a square plus b square. Okay, they have given two values. Okay, so seeing these two values, you should get a formula. Yeah, it is a plus b whole square formula only. We have a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now you can substitute the value. A plus b whole square means a plus b into a plus b, right? It is only a plus b whole square. So you should multiply 10 twice, that is 10 square equal to, I'll bring this b square this side because then only you'll get this set, a square plus b square, and 2ab will be aside. Now substitute the value of ab into ab, you will get 2 into 18 because ab value is 18, so straight away you can put 18 in the place of ab. Okay, now you will get 10 square is 100 equal to a square plus b square. 2 into 18 is 36. Okay, so bring this 36 this side. When some number crosses the equal symbol, it will become the opposite sign, right? So now it is plus, so when it crosses the equal to symbol, it will become minus. So it is 100 minus 36, it is 64. Therefore a square plus b square value is 64. Next, 11th question is, factorize the following algebraic expressions by using the identity a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. That is, this is the third identity, I think. So you should keep in mind the four identities: a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus b formula, and x plus a into x plus b formula. Okay. Now the first one is z square minus 16. So 16 can be written as 4 square, right? So it is z square minus 4 square. We have bought into a square minus b square format. Now we will substitute it in the formula. So we have a square minus b square formula is a plus b into a minus b. So we will substitute it, z square minus 4 square. Now here there is no square, right? So straight away you should not put z square here. Here only the variables and the numbers are there. Only that one. No, not the square of them. Okay. So you should take only the value of a, only the value of b. Here the value of a is z and b is 4. So it will be z plus 4 into z minus 4. The second one is 9 minus 4y whole square. So 9 minus 4y whole square can be written as 9 can be written as 3 square and 4y square can be written as, you can ask, we can write 4 into y square, right? Why can't we write? We can write, but 4 is also a perfect square. Okay, so we should take square root of that also. So it is 2 square y square, which is 3 square. When the powers are same and when it is in multiplication, you can put it in the same place, that is 2y whole square. Then your answer will be a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b, which is 9 minus 4y whole square equal to 3 plus 2y into 3 minus 2y. That's it. Then 25 a square minus 49b square equal to, now 25 can be written as 5 square and a square can be written as just a square itself. Then 49 can be written as 7 square and b square can be written as b square itself. Now I already told you when the powers are same and when it is in multiplication, you can put it in the same place, which is 5a whole square minus 7b whole square. A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b, right? So now we'll substitute the value of 25a square minus 49b square equal to 25a plus 49b into 25a minus 49b. Okay. The subdivision is x power 4 minus y power 4. So now you can ask, here there is no square, how can we substitute in that formula? Here also there is a square. It is x square whole square is x power 4. That is I think you will remember the identity a power m whole power n. You will write the answer as a power mn. You will multiply both the powers and write it in the same place. So it is like this. It is in the form of this. You will convert it in the form of this. That is a power 2 into 2 can be written as a power 2 whole power 2. It is x power 2 whole power 2. Like that you should write. Okay. So x square whole power square minus y square whole power square. Now a square minus b square formula, when you substitute, you will get x power 4 minus y power 4 equal to x square plus y square into x square minus y square. Okay. So here and all you got only power 1, but here you will get power 2 because question is in the power 4. Okay. 12th question is factorize the following using suitable identities. So now we have to factorize all these questions by suitable identities. We'll just find out what are the identities which will suit the given expressions. Okay, x square minus 8x plus 16. So when you separate all these and write x square minus 8x can be written as 2 into 4 into x plus 4 square, because first, before writing the middle term, before expanding the middle term, you should just look after what is the last term of the expression. The last term is 16 here. 16 is a perfect square, and when you take square root, you will get 4. You already know that, right? So before writing this, leave some gap, okay, and write and fill the last terms. Okay, it is 4 square. So this middle term should be the combination of the first term, the last term, and also 2 should be included in it, right? Because in a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, we'll have the middle term as 2ab. So we'll bring 2 there, and also the first term and the last term. Okay, so the formula will become, and also you should look after the sign of the middle term. The sign is minus, so it will be a minus b whole square. Okay, so a square minus 2ab plus b square means it is a minus b whole square. We'll write the expression as x minus 4 whole square. Okay, see, that is x square minus 2 into 4 into x plus 4 square equal to x minus 4 whole square. So it is nothing but, this is minus. We should give it in 2 terms. Try to give it always in 2 terms. Okay, So it is x square minus 8x plus 16 equal to x minus 4 into x minus 4. The second part is y square plus 20y plus 100. Now you'll just change this into y square plus 2 into 10 into y. 20. You should, I told you already, before doing this middle term, you should do the last term. You should expand the last term. 100 is a perfect square of 10, right? So it is 10 into 10. First write it there. And next is, you should write the middle term in the combination of 2, the first term and the last term, right? The first term is y and the last term is 10, right? So it is 2 into 10 into y. So y square plus 2 into 10 into y plus 10 square. This is the form of identity a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to a plus b whole square, right? So it is y square plus 2 into 10 into y plus 10 square. Your answer will be y plus 10 whole square. And at the last, I already told you should give it in 2 terms. Try to give always in 2 terms. It is y plus 10 into y plus 10. Whole square means the same number into the same number. So y plus 10 into y plus 10. Third and fourth part will be your homework. You should complete and send it in the group. Okay. The fifth part is little bit tough, so I am doing it. So it is a square plus 6ab plus 9b square minus c square. Here c is the extra term which you have to understand first of all. I'll tell you how to do it. When you do this, you'll get a square. I think this one is the last term of the expression and c minus c square is extra only. So don't take care of it. Just leave it. Okay. At last we'll take care of it. Now this is the last term of the expression for our sake. Okay. So it will be 9b square can be written as 3 square and b square. Okay. So it is, I already told you when the powers are 2, that is powers are same and it is in multiplication. When the bases are in multiplication, you can write it in the same place, which is 3b whole square. So here we got 3b whole square. So 3b should be, when you expand the middle term, you should get 3b, right? 3b, 2 and the first term is a. So when you separate the 6ab, you will get 2 into a into 3b, right? Next, c square minus c square will be as it is. This expression is a form of identity a square plus 2ab plus b square minus c square. I have just added minus c square both the sides. When you add both the sides the same thing, it is right. Only one side you should not do it. You should do it in both the sides. It will be correct only. It is acceptable only. So it is a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equal to a plus b whole square. You already know. I am adding extra minus c square and minus c square both the sides. Now when you expand this, substitute this one here, you will get a square plus 2 into a into 3b. It is not 36, it is 3b, okay. Plus 3b whole square minus c square equal to a plus 3b whole square minus c square. Again, you can see that RHS is of the form of the identity, which is a square minus RHS. A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now it is a plus 3b whole square minus c square equal to a plus 3b into a minus 3b minus c square. Okay. Now you will get a plus 3b plus c, because this is of the form. Now only we use the identity. A plus b, a minus b identity. Now only we use. This is a plus b and this is a minus b, like that we'll take and we'll just add 1 plus and 1 minus. A plus 3b plus c and a plus 3b minus c. Okay, see, here it is plus everywhere. Okay, now it is a square plus 6ab plus 9b square minus c square equal to a plus 3b plus c into a plus 3b minus c. Okay.